Let's look at the tail of the tape for this fight. And where do you begin in sizing up Sam Soliman, former middleweight titleist, also a super middleweight title challenger? He puts forth high CompuBox output numbers, but it's unconventional and very awkward in its delivery. Derevyanchenko has trained hard for this moment. From Coney Island in Brooklyn, he has been based, the Ukrainian, and he has a wealth of experience himself. Sweet baby Ray Flores has the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Foxwoods Resort and Casino here in Mashantucket, Connecticut, Premier Boxing Champions now features the main event. 12 rounds in the middleweight division. The three judges ringside are Bill Morandi, Bob Paolino, and Eddie Scunzio. And the referee in charge, when the bell sounds, Johnny Callis. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the black with the white. His professional record, 44 wins, 18 of those coming by way of knockout against 13 losses. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, he is the former champion, Sam King Soliman. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gold with the blue. As a professional, 31 wins, 13 of those coming by way of knockout against one loss. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, by way of the Ukraine. Introducing Sergiy Derevyanchenko.
It's a dynamic that changes the outcome of the game. I wonder if that dynamic will change this fight, because neither guy really had the right amount of time to warm up.
For what it's worth, Derevyanchenko had a little more time than Soliman, because it was Soliman whose raps were being dealt with second.
Point well taken. But again, both guys were disturbed from their normal routine and not given the right amount of time to get ready. The knee of Soliman could be a problem. His right knee, he's had surgery there. He's had problems before. You can't see it, Joe, because the trunks are too long. But he wears, I believe underneath there somewhere, there should be some kind of, no, actually, there is no brace. But the right knee has had surgery more than once. It's been a problem. He's 42 years old. And you wonder if it's going to hold up. And he's going to need that right leg to hold up, because that's part of the game of Soliman. Move a little bit, attack a little bit, keep you off balance, basically make an ugly fight, create chaos.
Well, pretty much that first exchange you saw where he ended up on the canvas was the summation of what you get from Sam Soliman.
One thing Soliman brings, experience, and more experience. You want a little explanation or example of that experience difference? Well, here it is. Soliman has been 12 rounds 23 times. Well, Derevyanchenko has never been past 8 rounds, which he has gone 8 rounds 2 times. And that's what Soliman needs. It's not the physical abilities, it's the experience, the awkwardness. If he's going to pull off a big upset here.
He's looking for that lead right uppercut with his awkward approach of coming in. There's a right hand from Soliman, and then chases back against the ropes as he was off balance, and he goes down. A right hand scored by Derevyanchenko. Knockdown scored in round number 1.
6, 7, 8. You doing okay, Sam? Here, walk to me, baby.
There's opportunities to catch Soliman coming. You know that old saying, Joe? Get you coming, get you going. That's the game plan. You can see it for Derevyanchenko right here, and it will work. You can catch Soliman coming when he leaves those gaps, and you can catch him going when he goes straight back.
So Derevyanchenko off to a good start here against the veteran Sam Soliman. Knockdown scored in round number 1. When you mentioned the right knee being an issue. Of course, he fought for the middleweight championship in 2014 against Jermaine Taylor, gave way of the belt. And in that fight, he injured his right knee badly. He was able to finish the fight, but was off balance throughout and was down plenty, and then was trying to come back and fight on March 5th against Antoine Douglas, but re-injured his right knee in training. Had to have arthroscopic surgery. So this is his first fight in 13 months and already down in round number 1.
Yeah, I like Derevyanchenko. I watched tape on him, and what I liked about him, the best way I can say it, and it's a great compliment for me, is he's solid in every area. I didn't see anything he didn't do well. He might not be scintillating. He might not have that neon light talent in one area, but he is so solid in every area. He's always balanced. He's always on point when he throws punches, never out of position. Even with an awkward guy like Soliman, you haven't seen him out of position. His legs are always there, and he's accurate with his punches.
Don't punch.
Todd Grisham's in the corner of Sam Soliman. Todd?
Hey, Joe, I just talked to Christian Enor, the trainer for Sam Soliman. I asked him if Soliman's knee was okay. He said yes, it was completely fine. He just caught with an off-balance shot. It made me think back, though, to that Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto fight where Martinez came in saying his knees were fine, and in the end, they weren't fine at all.
Yeah, got to have that steady foundation to stand up in this game. And he wasn't able to stand up to that right hand.
You know, Derevyanchenko is no spring chicken at the age of 30, Joe. But, you know, fighting somebody 42, I mean, he's the fountain of youth tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he had 300 amateur fights himself, Derevyanchenko. 2008 Olympian on that very talented Ukraine team. This is being scored a knockdown, so that's the second knockdown scored.
6, 7, 8.
It's just not a pretty picture at times when you watch Sam Soliman.
No, but you're getting the picture that I asked for at our opening. When I said if Derevyanchenko wants to go into the neighborhood of the other Ukrainian fighters, go out there and score a knockout against a guy who's only been stopped once in 58 fights.
His glove almost touched the canvas right there. As here comes Derevyanchenko headhunting the awkward veteran. Now he gets him in that neutral corner. See if he can thud home a right hand. Oh my! How about that left? Sam Soliman crashing down. Wobbly, wobbly, Gozo. Night over. Derevyanchenko knockout sensation there.
Catch him coming, catch him going. Soliman pulled out with his chin up. He's gotten away with it in the past. At 42, against a solid, undefeated, well, actually a fighter with one loss, a good, solid Ukrainian fighter, he did not get away with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Johnny Callis, waves off about 2 minutes 41 seconds of the second round for your winner by technical knockout, Sergiy the Technician Derevyanchenko.
He delivered what he expected to deliver on, and he brought it.